Ubuntu desktop users can use the terminal application to access the command line. Alternatively, you can complete the installation using a remote computer, by logging into your Ubuntu machine using SSH. Firstly, we need to make sure everything is up to date. We need to install Docker in order to manage the Home Assistant container. Before installing Docker, we need to make sure that the necessary dependencies are installed. We also need to add the Docker GPG key to our system. Next, we need to set up the repository and update the apt package index. We are now ready to install Docker. We can test that Docker has installed successfully by running the Docker Hello World container. Now we are ready to start the Home Assistant container. Before we enter the command, we need to replace the time zone placeholder with a value for our time zone. Follow the link on screen to see the TZ database, and a list of time zones to choose from. For the purpose of this tutorial we will use UTC. We also need to replace the Home Assistant configuration directory placeholder with the path that we wish to use. If you specify a folder that does not exist, it will be created. We are now ready to execute the command and start the Home Assistant container. After executing the Docker command, we can list the contents of our previously specified path for the Home Assistant configuration. Here we should see the Home Assistant configuration files, including the configuration.yaml file. Now that the Home Assistant container is running, we can use a browser to access the Home Assistant dashboard. In order to do this we will need to know the IP address of our Ubuntu machine. Enter the IP address into your browser, along with the port 8123. Congratulations! You have successfully installed Home Assistant on your Ubuntu machine.